Is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please use your own discernment. Full disclaimer in description box. Please do like, share, comment and hit that notification bell. I hope you enjoy the next and upcoming video. I will see you on the other side of this. Timestamps included for your convenience. My beautiful stars, welcome to a very choppy, windy, chilly day here in Auckland, and I have got our little ducky friend here floating about, waiting for his food. He's going to jump onto the deck now, but as you can see, we've got this polar blast coming up all the way from Auckland. They had some snow in Wellington yesterday, and it is really nippy, and with the tide coming in at the moment, and the southwesterly blowing, it's creating a very choppy effect for us. And as I'm standing outside here, the wind chill is unbelievably cold. I will see you inside in the warmth with the next reading. Oh, hello my stars, we are back inside where it is nice and warm, so you will have to excuse number one, the hum of the diesel heater in the background. It is a lovely 16 degrees centigrade outside at the moment, but the wind chill is really dropping it quite low at the moment. It is now the 5th of August at 9 a.m. in the morning. Also just excuse the water sloshing on the outside because it is really choppy, but do enjoy it. Then everybody that joined us in on the live that we had on Monday, thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For those who have not seen it, the replay is loaded and available. But if you don't want to watch the whole thing, what I've done is I've edited it out, and the very end part of it, where we pulled the cards to ask about Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor's femme fatale, Virginia Giuffre, and her marriage, what was going on there. I've taken that portion out and I've loaded that as a separate video. So if you don't want to watch the whole live, which is about an hour and a half long, you can just go and watch that part if you are just interested in the reading. But also the live has also got timestamps in it now. It just takes a little bit of while for me to get that done, because for some reason when I upload a video on YouTube, the upload and everything else goes very quickly, and I can do this timestamps and everything very quickly. But when I do a live and it goes onto the replay, it can take up to 24 hours for YouTube to process it and do its thing. Don't know why it takes that long, but in any case, it is what it is. So that is why it sometimes takes a little bit of time. And if the replay is available immediately, it won't have timestamps in it, because there is no ways for me to add the timestamps in, because it is still processing the whole thing. Okay. Then the other thing is, I am busy going through all the personal private readings and stuff at the moment. I'm getting my way through it. So if you've bought a personal reading on Buy Me a Coffee, it is coming. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just working out your numerology first, and then I will get into your readings. Then also, if you haven't been to the shop in a while, I have now loaded the Witchy on Her Brooms mug as well, and there is also a water bottle that has got a little clip on it that you can actually clip onto the side of you when you go for a walk or anything, and that is being done up with the Temperance card from the Mystical Medley cartoon deck, and I've reworked it a little bit and I've changed it a little bit up. But it's quite a fun bottle as well. I am still having some pricing issues at the moment, so just please bear with me. I'm troubleshooting and trouble walking it through with Printify as well as Shopify at the moment, and hopefully by the end of this week we will have all those little issues ironed out. And that is the joys of living in New Zealand. Unfortunately, and they don't really cater for us down here. Everything is sort of focused on the American, Canadian, European, Great Britain markets. So it does take a little bit of a while to work through these little pains. But I'm getting there, I hope. Now, I'm also doing some readings now on questions that viewers and subscribers and members have got. And I am going to do one today. And this is actually coming from Buckle Up Buttercup. And I am going to pop it on screen here as well. She had a number of things that she would ask me to consider reading on. And here Zara is saying good morning, and give me 2 seconds. So hello people, I want to help with the tarot reading again today. And I am now inspecting all the crystals and everything here. And I have spotted something very, very soft that I think could be turned into a bed. So I won't be surprised if we start scrimpling and scrunching it so that he can make a bed on it. But I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay, I've now got him his little snuggle blankie. So let's see if he's going to settle here with me during the reading or not. So, but just bear with me. Okay, as I was saying, Buckle Up Buttercup has had a number of questions. The first one that I'm going to address, and I'll pop it on screen as I said, she's asked us to check if Thomas Markle Snr is the bio dad of Marai. I'm going to do a tarot challenge on this, and what I'm going to do with the cards is I am going to ask the question a little bit differently. On the top row, I'm going to ask, was Thomas Markle Snr made to believe that Meghan Markle is his? And at the bottom, I'm going to ask, is he the buyer? Okay? So, was he made to believe, or is he? Okay? Uprights, as you know, is yes, and reverse is no. And now my hand is being licked, and we want attention. But I think we're gonna do the cards. Okay, we're gonna do the cards. Okay. Okay. Let us shuffle and get into this. What I will do with the timestamps is I will try, because everything with the timestamps are very algorithmic designed and everything in order to make it pick up on SEOs and CTRs and all those things. But what I will try and do is I will, when the reading starts, I will try and get a specific timestamp info when exactly the reading starts. So for those who want to skip through the first part of us talking, that they can jump through to that. I'll see if I can do it. I'll try my best. Okay. Okay. Miss Markle, Meghan Markle's father, Thomas Markle Snr, was he made to believe that he is Meghan's father, or is he her bio father? And I can see I've just changed things up a little bit here today with a different reading mat. Just also, it is just all to do with the algorithm and making sure that all of that is picks up that these differences. So let's have a look here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have had the bigger one out for these upright reversals, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I will just have to draw these out a little bit. We do that. And I'm going to shift this up so I can get the microphones and stuff a little bit out of my mouth, so it doesn't sound that I'm screaming into your ears. Okay, remember at the top, was he made to believe that he's the bio dad, or was he the bio dad? Upright yes, reversal no, and let's start. Oh, Queen of Swords, upright. Oh, Three of Swords, upright. Betrayal. The bottom, Two of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. Is he's a Cancerian and Doria is a Virgo. So we are going to look to see for Cancerians if we are finding King of Cups, if we find a Chariot, you know, things in those lines. For Doria, we're going to see if we can find a Virgo, which is the Hermit. And also, that's what reminded me, is the Queen of Pentacles is Virgo as well. Let's have a look here and continue. Four of Swords, upright. The Lovers in reverse. Interesting. Empress in reverse. Chariot, upright. Ah, there's Mr. Markle Sr. And there's Mrs. Ragland. King of Swords in reverse. Ten of Pentacles upright. The Hermit upright. There she is, Miss Ragland. Doris, there's Doris. Dora, there's Dora. Three of Pentacles upright. To his last two, Six of Cups upright. And no ways. No ways, guys. Look here. And that was the last card I turned. There's Madam herself. There's Mariah herself. Okay. Let me count. Upright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upright. For he was made to believe. 1, 2, 3 bio. Only 3 upright in bio. Others in reverse. Oh, and just with him sitting here next to me at the moment, you guys remember the reading I did yesterday on the Diana scenario of who reviles her, or etc., etc., with the King of Swords that came up. I only picked it up afterwards, and somebody also commented that Zara went and sat right down on the King of Swords, and they call him William's protector. So yes, when I looked at it back, I noticed that there was like, oh yes, he's protecting William. He's the guard dog of William. If you haven't seen that video, go and have a look. It was actually quite cute. Okay, but let's dig into this. There's the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is Madam herself, but at the same time, because if we know the Queen of Wands, she has got upright, she is always looking forward, she is looking towards the future, she's got direction, she's got clarity on her side, she's illuminated, she brings light in life. But in reverse, there's a little black kitty cat that is sitting at the top there. That's the dark side of her. And also if you look there, there's her shoe just peeking out from the bottom there. And with this shoe just peeking out, look, it's also black. So it shows you that it's black. And then also, if you look around her collar there, those are leopard spots. A leopard never changes its spots, is what comes to me. But this is no direction. And I don't think Miss Ragland had any direction. Three of Swords, betrayal. Thomas Markle Snr was betrayed. Here's the Three of Pentacles. Here's Three of Pentacles upright. This is married, getting married, coming to an agreement, a partnership, getting information, sharing information. I did do a little bit of research to find out when Markle Snr got divorced, and if Doris had anything to do with the divorce. And the answer is no. Markle Snr got divorced, and his divorce was finalized in 1975. I can't remember her name now. Rosalind Heartless. was a surname. Heartless. What a surname. And Doria and Markle Snr only got married in 1979. Okay, so they only got together in 1979 after she was hired as a stand-in makeup artist on that hospital program, whatever the program was called, but he was the lighting director, and that's where they met. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, Madam was not born yet. Okay, because they only got married in 79, and according to the record, she was 81. But let us have a look here. So that is the coming together. That's the two of them coming together. That's the two of them marrying. But this Empress in reverse here is telling me, upright, it is pregnancy. She's pregnant with possibilities. It is the 9 months that it takes to carry. She's the nurturer. She is bringing a harvest. She is Mother Earth. She is the mother herself. But in reverse, it is no. This is telling me no. That she was not... No, let me rephrase it. That he was not the father. Because there is Markle Snr sitting upright here. And look at the darkness pointing towards the side. He had direction. He was a lighting director. He knew where he was going. And there is the Ten of Pentacles. He had money. She knew he had money. So that is why she married. And she did not want to take a chance. I think by looking at this, she did not want to take a chance getting divorced. There's the divorce card. Getting divorced if he found out about this. So she, in all intent, okay, thank you, my boy. I am now being licked to death here. Thank you very much. And you'll see, I'll put my hand this way, and he will literally go and he'll turn my hand around. Look, pushing his nose right in there. Are you really loving me now? Are you interfering here? Okay, sit there. Go, sit there. But he had direction. He knew he was going, and he had a plan for them. But he had money. And I think she thought if he found out that there will be a divorce and she will be out of money, she'll be out on the street. I just wonder if there wasn't a prenup or something in this regard. Because, you know, once bitten, twice shy. Does the old saying go? Once bitten, twice shy. He was married before. He knew what happened. He probably parted with some money. He's now made money. And he was definitely making sure that he was not getting rid of any of his money. He was not getting rid of his money. At the bottom, bio dad. There's the King of Swords. King of Swords is normally military. It can be a doctor. It can be anything in those lines. An official. The doctor was involved. She managed to get the doctor to spin a certain story, is what comes to me here. Because this is not upright, it is clear cut, yes. That is the answer. You are the father. In reverse, it is like, no. I've got nefarious actions. I've got my own ideas. I've got my own plan. I will manipulate the system. Two of Cups in reverse. No. And under the betrayal. They did not couple up. Because look here. There's the Lovers in reverse as well. They did not couple up. Because we know what is carried in cups. If we're going the IVF route. But no. And there's the medical sign as well. It almost looks like DNA to me as well. And that is, no, under the betrayal. Here, under the marriage is children. It is passing on of your genes, passing on to the next generation. And look at the little girl there. So he was presented And he was probably very happy that after they got married, he got told that she is pregnant, which would have made her fall pregnant around about 1980, round about there, roughly, approximately. And now he wants this hand. Thanks for all my loves, my boy. Come sit here. Come and sit here. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me just get him out of the way. Sorry, he's full of love and full of affection this morning, but yeah, he was just really getting in between. I mean, I love him to bits and everything else, but he would now constantly be going to the hand that I am busy with doing something, because for him, that is, no, you're not paying attention to me. You're busy there. I need your full attention. And he does that when I'm busy editing or working, or even if the other half is busy at night. He sits on his phone, and I just sit there, and no, it will go to the hand that's got the phone in it. That's just him. As I was saying, he found out after they got married. There she is. There is her as the hermit, her sign. And look how it sits underneath the Empress card here in reverse. It's telling me no. And she was seeking. She was trying to light the way through this mess that she was in. There's the Chariot. She really took a while to really work through this. And she took her time and she planned it. It's almost like she retreated for a bit. And then suddenly, I think she sort of maybe potentially got ill from the pregnancy. And that is how he found out. But here, under the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse, she was just after the money. And she knew it's not hers. It's not his. But she made him believe it because of those legal documents. And here's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's her. She's not a nurturer. She is not a carer. She's irresponsible. And with this little bunny rabbit here. Bunny rabbits that jump around. Almost wants to come that she was like a bunny rabbit, jumping from one rabbit to the next, one rabbit to the next, one rabbit to the next. But she couldn't afford losing it, because also the Queen of Pentacles upright is also, she is the caregiver, she's the mother, she is looking out for the future, she is holding on tightly to her belongings, her possessions and everything else. And reverse, this is like, no, she's completely out of touch with everything. And you, Mania, what do you want? Go. Go. Sorry, he was just asking permission to go up the stairs to go to the bed. So that definitely, he was tricked into it. And it all, and the biggest thing there is this betrayal card. And up here, the Empress in reverse. I'm not saying she wasn't pregnant, she was, but it was not his. Because look there, she is the, and then also in reverse. What's underlying? Oh, this caused a lot of sleepless nights. This caused a lot of sleepless nights. The Devil card. Let me just get some more out. Okay. This whole non-coupling that took place here caused her a lot of sleepless nights. Lots and lots of sleepless nights. There's the Devil. Because they're now married, she was now bound. She's got this chain around her neck And it's almost coming to me and saying, like, a child is now a chain around her neck, because that will explain the non-nurturer. She couldn't do what she needed to do anymore. She didn't do what she did and got up to. But now this child is tying her, and also this child is now binding her to this marriage, because now she can't just opt out and move on, which I think might have been her plan. Get out of it what she wanted, and then move on. She was not expecting a child, so the surprise came, because we all know what sort of like happened in the late 70s and the 80s and everything else with especially in Hollywood, how there was a lot of bunny rabbit hopping from one nest and one burrow to the next. The Empress and the Hermit, it's all an illusion. The moon card, it's all an illusion. And there is where the creature came from. Ace on the Chariot, and here, that is the phallic symbol. That is the pregnancy symbol. That is the let me get my stick out and swing it around and fill up a hole. He was made to believe that it was hers, that it was his. Remember when we went to bed that night when we were drunk? Remember that night? It might be foggy for you, because you know we were at that and that and that thing, and it was foggy. But yes, it did happen. It did happen. You managed to get it up. 10 and 10. And the lovers. Despite the fact that they were not lovers, it was building this little happy family. Now it had to be this happy family, because there's the happy family now, and there is money for this happy family. And Thomas Sr. was blinded to it. He was completely and utterly blindsided to it. And now he was bound. He was tied to this whole situation. So allegedly, for fun and entertainment purposes only, Markle Sr. was duped. And I think to this day, he still believes that he is the father. He still believes he's the father. See, calmer waters. This was all to get him to calmer waters. He still believes he's the father, because he was presented with this, but that cup was empty. It was an empty presentation that was done to him. Completely and utterly, and he's held for a fool. He was played for a fool. And the web that we spin, and to this day I still think he believes very, 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 very tightly that she is his actual bio daughter. Look what fell out. Look what fell out. King of Cups. Here's Archetype. And look how it's fallen. It just dropped like this. And how this is all bridging everything. He's the central figure. Look at this. All interlinked. He was held a fool. But he's always been a very stable person. He's always had his feet very well grounded. And he wasn't going to contest or anything, because he believed. He believed what was presented to him is the truth. And to this day, I think he still believes it. And that, my friends, is all that I've got for us today. I'll speak to you soon.